Hey guys, we are going to continue talking the foundation of yoga and drink some tea. This is it, day 5 days of the yamas that we did. Yamas being the ethical restraints. We call them restraints because you restrain from a particular behavior so that the opposite grows in proportion to the restraint that we're practicing. You practice ahimsa, non-violence, non-harming, and peacefulness grows in its place. You practice truth or non-lying, and truth grows in its place. You practice non-stealing, and you recognize your natural abundance in its place. Brahmacharya, which is the practice of energy restraint, sexual restraint, and energy grows in proportion to what we restrain from. Aparigraha, mispronounced, pronounced slowly. This is the hardest one for me. Aparigraha is non-hoarding, non-greed, and these aren't any real particular order, by the way. I've listed them in the order that they usually come in, but you don't practice one at the exclusion of others. We practice all together, although you can focus on one per day, cycling through, or one for a longer period of time, or one can become a greater focus in your life. Listen to your heart and what you're called to do. And non-hoarding, to me, relates very much to the non-stealing, because when we hoard, we're literally stealing from ourselves. We're stealing from others. We are stealing from the natural flow of currency in our lives. That if we hoard clothes that we no longer wear, then those clothes could be better served helping someone in need. If we eat more than we need, then we are becoming a slave to our appetite, and we are literally hoarding, even though we're eating it more than we need. So again, we take all of these very, very deeply, and they are things. They're the foundation of yoga for the reason. It's our practice. If you are just doing the asanas, the postures, then you're just stretching. Without the foundation in place, nothing else matters, including meditation. Although it comes full circle, the more you meditate, the more you will naturally be drawn to practicing the yamas and the niyamas. The niyamas are the compatriots of the yama. They are the practices, the more of the ethical practices that we have. These are the ethical restraints, the yamas, and the niyamas are more concerned with the personal, how we live our life eternally and physically, if that makes sense. I'll have a better description when we talk about them tomorrow. In the meantime, consider the non-harming, consider the truthfulness, consider the non-stealing, consider the mindfulness of our energy, and consider the non-hoarding and how we go about our lives. Even the subtle lies that we tell ourselves, even again, this subtle hoarding of things that we no longer need, the wasting of our energy towards things that don't serve us. And this could be sexual, it could be gambling, it could be drinking, it could be whatever lowers our energy and keeps us from truly realizing our own God potential. Then these are things that are worthy, at the very least, of our consideration, but more so for living our life according to the practice of these yogic principles. With that said, guys, thank you for listening, and I will see you all tomorrow. We're going to talk about the niyamas, the personal observances. Take care, my friends.